right, let me get my yoga blocks. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. It's Linda. And couple announcements like we used to do at the studio, but Yoga Direct right now has some really great deals going on. If you're interested in buying blocks, you can buy the cork blocks. These are bamboo. You can buy the regular foam blocks. They're very inexpensive right now. You can buy bolsters, meditation cushions at a discount. So just want to encourage you to have everything you need at home for good practice. I'm downstairs in the basement today of my house, and I was going to teach outside, and it's just a little too cold. And I have this really cool heater down here, so my room gets really hot. It's almost like a little hot yoga room. So today our theme is about knowing when to seek support. So, I know that we talk about empowering and go within and you have what it takes, but there's still those days that we still need support. And that's really important to recognize too, just as much as recognizing your strength and your power. A lot of us are moving into a new state of being and a new state of consciousness. And because we're still young and just like a young baby, and Tom Capshew says this in his new book, Consciousness Rising, just like a young babe needs support to grow and to stay healthy and strong. When we're moving into something new, like this new lifestyle, sometimes we need support as well. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're just like, we're like fish in water. But there's moments where you might need some help. And so don't ever hesitate to ask, whether it's through your yoga practice, asking your teacher, or asking, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's your finances, you seek support there. Maybe it's on a spiritual level even. So supporting yourself and asking for support. Let's go ahead and sit up tall and drop the knees down. And you can either sit on a block or a cushion and begin to pull the navel in and then drop the belly out. We're going to practice a little belly expansion. So round the belly, pull it in so that the rib cage shows, and then pop it out like it's a Buddha belly. So inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, suck in the ribs, exhale. Round it out, inhale, exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. Now stay here and exhale and just lift your collarbone up. And still breathe in and out naturally, but feel the navel pull in. Lifting the collarbone up. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. So we just don't want to just draw them back. We want to draw them back and down. Hands on the lap. Lift the chin up so that it's level with the floor, and then draw the chin back. Crown of the head is level to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Maybe close your eyes or keep them softly open. Pause your breath at the top. Loud exhale through the mouth. Keep that navel pulled in. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale through the nose. This time, exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the navel pulled in. Inhale. So we're breathing into the upper chest. Exhale. This time, inhale through the nose. Breathe naturally. Exhale through the nose. Bring your mind's eye, your eyes to the point of your nose with your eyes closed even. And let that be your point of focus as we practice our meditation. Meditation isn't letting go of all thoughts completely, because that would be impossible. What we want to do is bring our focus to one point, and where everything else just kind of drifts away. So bring your mind's eye and your point of focus to the tip of your nose. Still noticing your breath as you look at your nose. And finding stillness. Let's practice this for a few moments. Notice if your thoughts get into a story and bring it back to the point of your nose and your breath. Again, notice where your thoughts go. See if you can just focus on the tip of your nose and find stillness. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Take an inhale and sweep your arms over your head, palms touch. Exhale, draw the energy and that love to your heart center. Taking a moment to set the intention or shift into the state of being that will support you throughout the rest of the day. And take another breath in and exhale out. Seal your intentions. Flutter your eyes open and go ahead and find yourself in tabletop, hands and knees. Move your blocks to the sides. If you need them later, feel free to grab them. Hands underneath the shoulders. Actually, I'm going to turn this way. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread those fingers wide, pointer fingers forward, or maybe it's the middle finger, but one of those two fingers point forward. Spin your heels in, press your feet down, take an inhale and find tabletop first. So shoulder blades not pressing too far in or too far back, just in the middle, and pull the navel in, flatten the belly, and back of the neck is long. Now inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the gaze, cow. As you exhale, roll it back to cat, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Let's do 4 more on your own. If you'd like, you can hold cow and maybe lean forward for a little bit of a deeper expression in the lower back. Or if you want in cat, lean back slightly for deeper expression in the shoulders. Whichever way you decide to go, honor your body. Tune into what it needs and support it. We support by first listening to our body. From there, we seek, and we actually, what happens is we become the law of attraction, and the right people show up to support us. So pay attention to that. And then last one, when you're ready, meet me back in your neutral spine, tabletop. From here, let's take figure C, look over to your left shoulder, looking at your hip, and then swing that right hip to your right shoulder, look over to the hip, and then do that 2 more times on each side. Working that side spinal movement. And then meet me back in downward dog. From here, we're going to tuck the toes this time to warm up our wrists, sit back on the heels. We're stretching the toes and we're going to stretch the hands. So bring those fingertips pointing back and squeeze your elbows down. Feel the top of the wrist stretch. And then extend your arm, left hand forward, right hand on the fingertips and pull them back, reach them towards the shoulder. Switch it out. And release the hands back down. Keep those toes tucked under. Bring the hands firmly to the mat. Lift the knees up. Press the chest towards the thighs. Downward dog. First, let's start with this broken dog. Keep those knees bent. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder blades slide down. Crease of the arm begins to rotate towards the ceiling. Now work your legs straight and pedal out your feet. Look at your hands. Make sure that they're shoulder width apart. Fingertips grip like suction cups. Pull that navel in. Now drag the tailbone up to the ceiling and maybe work your legs straight at the same time. Let's take an inhale and bend the knees, shins parallel. As you exhale, work the legs straight. Do 2 more of those. For these multi-joint movements, it's really great to get the fluid, like synovial fluid, through the knees and through the shoulders. And then come back to down dog. Take an inhale, hips and heels high. Exhale, pivot on your toes, heels to the right. Stay here, bend that right knee, bring the left foot behind it, and press the left heel down. Now press that left rib cage down. And release. Take an inhale, hips and heels high. Exhale, pivot on the toes, heels to the left. Stay here, or bring that right foot behind the left. Roll that right rib cage down. And release. Take an inhale, look forward and move into plank. Adjust the feet or hands to modify. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. This time, inhale, shift your gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat, nice and slow. Today, we're going to take a ragdoll, bend the knees, drape the collarbone forward and grab opposite elbows, and either bounce it out here or rock side to side. And notice what your body needs, and you're going to support that first. But if you're ever in pain, and I tell this to a lot of my clients in my massage therapy practice, if your pain is not going away after, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks, you should seek support. Find someone who can support you, whether it's your doctor, your physical therapist, your massage therapist, or maybe just Google it. Find the support you need to get back in line with a healthy body. All right, and let's stop here. And then let's release the hands, bend the knees, lengthen the spine, and bring the hands to the lower back clasp and interlace the knuckles, send them up to the ceiling. And now draw the chin to the chest and lift the knuckles high for 3, to your highest 2, and release on 1. All right, take an inhale and halfway lift. Bring your hands to the shins. You can also bring your hands to a block. If you bring your hands to the block and you find your best alignment with the flat back, then you can bring your hands to your shins from there. Inhale here. Exhale, fold down from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's do that again. Exhale, fold down. Bend the knees, take an inhale, arms by the ears, sweep up high mountain. Exhale, stay here. Star catchers are next. So go ahead and press into your right foot, reach with your right fingers. Press into your left foot, reach with your left fingers. Press into both feet, reach with both hands up to the sky. Take an inhale here, reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, we're going to forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's focus on the hinge. Bend the knees. Hinge from the hips forward. Hands come to the mat. Take an inhale. Lengthen the spine. That means drag your collarbone forward. Exhale, right foot steps back. High lunge. Inhale, inner thigh scissors. Squeeze and lengthen muscles to bones. Exhale, down dog. Left foot meets the right. Take an inhale, adjust. Find your alignment first. And then as you exhale, deepen. Inhale next to plank, drop to the knees if you need to modify. And as you exhale, lower down to the belly with control. Untuck your toes, kneecaps lift. Take an inhale, peel your collarbone forward and up, baby cobra. Knees lift up, feet press, heart lifts, and release. Inhale, hands and knees tabletop. Exhale, toes touch, knees drop open, extended child's pose, hips to heels. Crawl your fingertips forward first. Crawl your collarbone forward, then surrender forehead towards the mat. Maybe your hips don't touch your heels, and that's okay. They're still moving in that direction to find length. Deep breath in, exhale out. Remember that anytime you need to find rest, come to this pose. Now let's inhale back to hands and knees, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog, deep breath in, align. Exhale out. Come up high on the toes. Take an inhale, right leg comes up. Flex the foot, inner rotation of that right thigh. Now lift up higher. Bend the knee, hollow out the belly, right foot, right thumb. Inhale, inner thigh scissors, square the hips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up high, look up, exhale, palms touch, bend the knees, hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, bend the knees, lengthen the spine, step the left foot back, high lunge. All right, this is where you might need your block, pulsing lunges. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the spine, exhale, straighten the lead leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Rotate that right hip back, lengthen it, and release. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, let's move forward to plank. Exhale, lower down with control to the belly. Untuck the toes, kneecaps lift. Inhale, full cobra. Elbows draw in and back. Lift the heart up. Exhale, release. Slide the hands underneath the elbows. Tuck the toes under. Everybody, look at this real quick. When you are ready, you're going to squeeze the muscles to bones and lift your hips up about an inch or two from the mat. Take an inhale, look down. Now as you exhale, just press to your hands. Plank. Downward dog, deep breath in. Long breath out. Come up high in the toes. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Toes point down. Inner rotation of that left thigh. How do you know? Just look at your toes. Are they pointing down? If not, rotate that inner thigh. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, hollow out the belly. Left foot, left thumb. Take an inhale, draw that right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, straighten the lead leg. Inhale, forward, decide if you need the block. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. This time, draw that left hip back even more to your edge and pull your head forward and release. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Engage your core. Lift your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, draw your hips forward, shoulders back. It's our first morning back bend. So take it easy. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw it back. One more. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale into chair. Sit back and down. So all we're going to do is bend the knees, kind of like when we were forward folding, but we're just going to hang here for a few breaths. Heels are grounded, and so are the ball mounds. Knees are not pressing past the toes. Navel pulls in, tailbone draws down, pelvis is in neutral. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, spin the pinkies in, inhale. And as you exhale, hands to heart, hinge, hands to mat. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inner thigh scissor. We're going to take this one a little different today. Arms come out to the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Now, if you have lower back tension, bend your right knee, then come up, then work the legs straight, arms high. All right, take an inhale, lift up your chest. And as you exhale, lean forward, bring the left arm back. Inhale high. Exhale, lean forward and bring that right arm back. Inhale high. Exhale, low, left arm back. Inhale high. Exhale, low, right arm back. Now inhale, right arm by the ear. Exhale to plank. Roll forward, come down halfway, chaturanga. Press back up to plank. Lower down with control. Untuck your toes, kneecaps lift. Slide your hands underneath your elbows. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Press everything into the mat. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, lift your hips. Down dog, deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, align. Exhale, deepen. Come up high on the toes. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. As you exhale, pull the knee in tight, hollow out the belly. Right foot, right thumb. Side forward bend. Use the block or not, whatever you need to support you. Work that right leg straight. Draw the left hip forward. Stay here, and when you're ready, bend at the elbows. Try not to round your spine. I know different teachers teach differently. In my business, I know that 80% of people in our community have back issues, and most of us slouch. So I am not going to support slouching. I hate slouching. I try to catch myself. So you want to lengthen your spine and hinge from the hip. Don't hinge from the shoulders. It's easy to round through the shoulders. What we want to do is feel it right here. Last breath. And release. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale, chair. So all we're going to do is keep those knees bent. Hinge up. through the arms, through the chest. Find chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge down, hands to the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, left foot back. Inner thigh scissor. Sweep the arms behind you. Remember, drop that left knee slightly. Inhale, rise. Work that left leg straight. As you exhale, lean forward, right arm back. Inhale, high. Exhale, lean forward, left arm back. Inhale, high. Exhale, low, right arm back. One more. Inhale, high. Exhale, lean forward, left arm back. Hold. Now bring that left arm by the ear. Inhale. As you exhale to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, flip the feet, or take a cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips high, deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, align. Exhale, deepen. Great job. All right. Come up high in the toes. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, hollow out the belly, left foot to left thumb. Use your block here if you need it. Inhale, right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge, bend at the elbows. Inhale, keep squaring the hips, draw that left hip back. Exhale, hinge. Again, we're not trying to get too round through the upper body. Take it to your edge. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, chair, hips back and down, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Hinge forward, plant the hands. They're a few inches in front of the feet. Grip the fingertips. Remember, pointer fingers forward, your middle finger forward. Inhale, rock into your toes. Exhale, walk back to plank or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, deep breath in. Long breath out. High on the toes. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, hollow out, right foot, right thumb. Left heel spins down, toes face about 10 or 11 o'clock. Inhale, warrior one. Right knee stacks. Square the hips. Keep drawing that left hip forward, right hip back. Draw the tailbone towards the heels. Pull that navel in, hollow out that belly. Maybe your ribs are exposed. Lift your chest up, inhale. And as you exhale, lean into the right foot, lift up the left, warrior two. Adjust the feet. It's heel to heel or heel to arch. Right toes forward, left toes to the side, bend the knee. Press the knee out towards the pinky and drop that left hip down. Arms are extended, but the rib cage, don't forget the rib cage. Because your arms, right, they can go any way. But you want that rib cage square with the hips. Inhale, exhale, sink. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palm. Exhale, reverse, left hand down. Again, notice the rib cage. We're going to rotate it slightly in, reach, and then tilt on the left side down. Last breath. Slowly windmill the hand to the mat. Left hand underneath the shoulder on the mat or the floor or the block. Right hand to the sacrum. Scissor the legs. Lengthen the spine. Then spin it out. Right shoulder stacks over the left. Right arm high. Keep bringing your chest towards your thumb. Last two breaths. Release it to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hollow out the belly, left foot, left thumb. Inhale, spin the right heel down, warrior one. Exhale and begin to organize the body from the feet to the knees to the hips. Draw that right hip forward, left hip back. Draw the tailbone down, navel in, lift the collarbone up. Ribs might be exposed. Inhale. Exhale, sink to your edge. Feel that right heel press so you can feel your right calf muscle stretch. Press it down. Now inhale, shift forward into the left foot. Exhale, lift up the right, warrior two. Organize the feet, left toes forward, right toes to the right. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Knees are properly aligned. Right hip drops. Rib cage squares up. Shoulders back and down. Gaze over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Get strong and get focused. Last breath. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palm up. Exhale, reverse, right hand down, left arm back. Tune into the rib cage again. Roll it slightly in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend to that right side. Last 2 breaths. And release. Windmill the hands to the floor. Right hand underneath the shoulder to the block. Left hand to the sacrum. Inner thigh scissor. Pull your collarbone forward. Rotate to the left. Left arm sweeps high. Inhale. Exhale, press into your right hand and twist to the left. Last breath. Release it to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come up high on your toes and look forward. Now walk your feet in a few inches and give me a donkey kick. So you're going to jump up to the top or you can walk up. Yogi's choice. Go ahead and do that. Inhale when you reach the top, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Back and down. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core. Exhale, hands to heart. Hinge and plant the hands. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, walk or jump back and take your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. All right. Come up high on the toes. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. So everybody bring your hands to your heart, thumbs to your chest. Find your warrior 2. From here, we're going to just swipe the thumbs across the collarbone and shoot the arms out. That's how we know where our arms are in space. Work the right leg straight. Pull the knees into the thighs. Reach, 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 and then tilt. Triangle pose. Right hand down on the shin, left arm to the sky. Adjust your back foot if you want to go deeper. Keep both side bodies long. So you're going to lift up that left shoulder and drop down to the right rib cage. Make sure you're not crunching. We're not trying to promote that. We're trying to promote strength and lengthening. Last breath. Put a slight bend in your right knee. Inhale, reverse. Arms stay exactly the same. Left hand down, right arm back. Palm faces down on the right hand. Press to your right big toe. Lift up your right knee into your thigh and reach with your right hand. And release, extended side angle. Bend the knee, elbow drops down, left arm by the ear. Stay here, heel toe the left foot back to create more space. Draw your right hip under and roll your left rib cage back. To challenge yourself, bring your right arm by your ear. 2 breaths. You can do it. Believe in yourself. And release the hands to the mat. Step it back to a plank drop your left knee down. I forgot, we got to do this twist. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart, prayer twist to the right. So we're going to stack the shoulders over the hips, engage the core, twist, lean forward, hook the elbow to the knee, thumbs come to the chest comes to the thumbs. So both of them are moving towards each other, not just one, but both. Twist to your edge and release. Now step it back. 3-legged plank, I challenge you, or a regular plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips high, chest back. Deep breath in, exhale out. High on the toes, inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, hollow out, left foot, left thumb. Inhale, warrior 1, arms by the ears. Exhale, warrior 2, adjust the feet. All right, now again, notice where your arms are. Straighten the lead leg. Inhale, reach forward. Keep reaching and then tilt to triangle. Left hand down. All you're gonna do is move your arms. Left hand down, right arm high. Now organize the body again, knees lift into the thighs, draw your left hip under, right rib cage rolls back. Lengthen your collarbone. So this, if you have any roundness in that right rib cage, drop it down. Look here for a second. A lot of times we're round. I want you to drop it down. That right shoulder lifts up. Align this side body. And then hinge from the hip to go deeper without compromising the length of the rib cage. Last breath. Put a slight bend in the knee. Inhale, reverse. Right hand goes back. Left arm goes high. Press into your left big toe. Lift up your left knee and reach with your left fingertips. And release. Extended side angle. Left knee bends. Left elbow softly touches. Right arm by the ear. Get long again through here. Drop that right rib cage down. Lengthen. To challenge yourself, left arm by the ear. 2 breaths. And release. Drop that right knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, arms high. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Prayer twist to the left. Lean forward. Hook the elbow. Now bring the thumbs to the chest and the chest to the thumbs and look over the left. Remember, the neck is part of the spine. So twist with ease to your edge and release. Inhale, 3-legged plank or regular plank, yogi's choice. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. All right. Working on our jump up again. Adjust your feet. Take an inhale, bend the knees. As you exhale, walk or hop up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, walk or jump back and take your flow. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, align. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, align your body. Draw that tailbone up. Exhale, work the legs straight. High on the toes. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps up halfway. Spin the left heel down. Walk your hands back. Square your hips. Arms by the ears. Inhale, rise. And as you exhale, hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Come down halfway. Just halfway. As you stop halfway, draw that right hip back. Pull the crown of the head towards the top of your mat. Imagine there's a pole. Now, shoot your knuckles back and hinge from your hip. Hinge down without changing the alignment of your spine. Can you feel the difference? It's not about bringing your forehead to your knee. We can do that all day. What we want to do is find the hinge. That is the deepest point of attachment. That's where you want to get in deep and stretch. Release the arms. Inhale, rise. Inner thigh scissor. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Twisting from the navel up through the shoulder, through the chin, through the eyes. Release. Inhale, arms up. Right hand to the hip. Inner thigh scissor again, okay? Square the hips off. Adjust your feet if you need to. And then hinge again. Do not round the spine. Nice flat back. Bring your hand to your sacrum. Right hand to your sacrum. Inner thigh scissor. Lengthen. Remember the pull through imagine the pull through the crown, through the sacrum. Left hand either to the shin or to the mat. Inside or outside of the foot, yogi's choice. Revolve triangle when you're ready. Begin to feel the lengthening first of the spine, then twist. When you're ready, right arm high. Now, the closer your feet are, the more challenging the pose. The further apart, a little bit easier for you to bring your left hand to the floor. So if you want to be challenged, bring your feet a little bit closer. And you can see that if I bring my right foot up, I can bring my hands now to the mat, my fingertips, and then twist. But if I bring my foot in, now look, my hand is floating. So find your deepest expression and release. Inhale, 3-legged plank or regular plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Lift the chest. Exhale, down dog, lift the hips. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hollow out, left foot comes up halfway. Spin the right heel down. Inner thigh scissor, inhale, rise. And as you exhale, hands behind you. Again, interlace the fingers. Square the hips, inhale, stand tall. Crown of the head is already level with the shoulders, shoulders with the hips. We're just gonna hinge. Try not to move the head up or down. Just keep it aligned. Chin is level with the collarbone. Now, stop halfway. Draw your left hip back. Right hip forward. Lift and shoot your knuckles back. Crown of the head reaches forward. From here, we hinge on now the left side. Try not to round the spine. Instead, pull your head forward. Left hip back, like you're pulling apart putty. And then hinge in the middle. Draw that left hip back. Last breath. Release the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Woo, I'm sweating. This heat is working. Inner thigh scissor, twist to your edge. I'm a hot yoga junkie. I need it. I don't care how I can do it. I'm going to make it happen. And release. Left hand to left hip, right arm high. Inhale, lengthen, inner thigh scissor again. Exhale, hinge forward. Stop halfway, left hand to the sacrum. Again, notice where your head is. Are you looking up? Are you crunching through the neck? Look down straight at your toes. Inner thigh scissor, reach the crown forward, reach your left hip back. When you're ready, right hand comes to the mat, to the block or to the shin. Begin to stack your left shoulder, spin it open, keep dragging that left hip back. And when you're ready, left arm high. Again, use your block if you need it. Give yourself that support. Begin to twist even deeper. Last couple breaths. Release it to a three-legged plank or regular plank and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips high. All right, let's drop to the knees, toes touch, hips to heels. Extended child pose for 5 breaths. Feel free to wipe off and give yourself that support that you might need. What do you guys think about my short hair? I know, I shouldn't have done it. I was sitting in the living room and I just kept playing with my hair and going, God, I need a haircut. And so I was like, well, if I can get a haircut for a few months, I might as well just do it myself. So took some scissors and went, and then I kind of regretted it, but now I don't because I actually kind of like it. I don't have to mess with it much. So it'll grow back. My hair grows back fast. Let's go ahead and find ourselves in child's pose if you're not there already. And take a moment to reflect on something in your life, whether it's a new craft that you picked up. It could be gardening, art, maybe working on a car, whatever it is. Think of the support that you might need to help you get better at it. Kind of like your yoga practice, right? You seek teachers that will support your practice. So what other ways can you apply that in your life? And just experiment and keep focusing on that and notice what shows up in front of you. Maybe it's a magazine. Maybe it's an ad. Maybe it's a person calling you. Let's inhale and come back to tabletop, tuck the toes. And as you exhale, downward dog. So working on our legs next. We've been working on our half split. We'll kind of do that a little bit today in our full split. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right pinky. Drop your left knee down and tuck your toes. Use your block here. And we're going to find lizard pose. Heel toe your right foot out to the side. Hug the knee in first and lengthen the spine. Again, Jay Miles, I heard this from him. He said, you don't see lizards basking in the sun rounded. They're lifting their chest up when they bask in the sun. So I want you to do that too. And just focus on your left hip flexor, extending, and your right hip flexor, and so as compressing. Now drop your right knee out to the side, come onto the blade of the foot. And put a little bounce here in your hips. And see if you can now bring your right hand to your right knee and twist. You can still put a bounce in your hips here. 3 more breaths. Slowly release. All right, let's take this half split differently. Take an inhale. Right knee is over the ankle. Exhale, straighten the leg. Give me 3 more like this. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. When you're ready, you can continue doing that if that feels good. If not, go ahead and take your half split. Right hip draws back. Again, long spine. We hinge from the hip. It's easy to round. Let's not support that, especially if you have back problems. Support the hinge. For those who want to work on that full split, use your blocks. You might not even need them. And either bring one block underneath your thigh, or you can go ahead and just use the blocks to your sides and sit up tall. Either way, we're not rounding the spine this morning. We're hinging from the hips, opening up those hamstrings. Let's take 3 more breaths. If you're in a full split, go ahead and come out of that nice and slow, supporting yourself in any way, and draw that right foot underneath the knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand to the right knee. Sink your hips forward and down, lift your chest up, take that back bend. Draw the tailbone under, pull the navel in, then lift the chest up and drop back. Right arm high for the challenge. And release it. Bring it to a high lunge as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, hollow it out. Left foot, left pinky. Drop the right knee, untuck the back toes, find lizard. Now, again, use the block if you need it. Hug the left knee into the shoulder. Sink the hips, lengthen the spine, and then just put a little bounce here. Or you can hold it stagnant. Again, extension of the right hip and psoas, compression on the left, lengthening up towards the sky. Now slowly drop that left knee out. Keep everything else the same. And when you're ready, bring your left hand to your knee and press it out and twist. The side may feel different, so just honor this side, support it. Slowly release. All right, take an inhale. Feel your low lunge. Exhale, work that leg straight, half split. Do 2 more pulses here. And then after you've done those 2, decide if you're gonna hold it in your half split or work it into a full split. Whatever's in your practice again, whatever you did on one side, try it on this side. If you're working on that full split, if you rotate that right hip back, it'll actually give you a little bit more space. I like to work into a full split, even though I can't really take one, just because the stretch feels good. But of course, as you can see, I'm supporting myself with blocks. I'm not going to pretend I can do something I can't do. I'd rather have the support. Just like in my business, I'm not going to pretend that I'm good at advertising. I hire people to support me. And the end of the day, I have the call, but I hire people to teach me and support me. Last breath. Slowly, if you're in a full split, come out of this. Go ahead and bring that left foot underneath the left ankle. Inhale, sink the hips forward and down. Lift the chest. Remember, tuck the tailbone, pull the navel in, lift the heart high. Right arm high. When you're ready, left arm high. Take it to your edge, low lunge back bend. Release the hands. Take an inhale, tuck the back toes, high lunge. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot meets the right. All right, working to our jump. Take an inhale, bend the knees, rock forward and back. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up high. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, eagle arms. Draw the elbows in and down, sit into your chair. Lift that right leg up, cross it, toes touch. Toes hanger, toes hook. Either way, I want that right foot hugging close to your left leg. Don't let it just kind of flop there. Pull it in tight. And then sit back and down, lift your chest up. No rounding in today's class. Like I said, I'm not trying to train your back to become a hunchback. I'm trying to train your back to be strong and straight. Now, obviously, there's natural curvatures in the spine. I'm not trying to get those out. I'm trying to get you strong so that when you're ready for some adventures in your life this summer, you're going to feel confident. Last breath. Inhale, arms rise, right foot comes down. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Draw the elbows in and down. Lift that left leg up. Toes touch the floor, they hang or they hook. Once you hook the foot, square those hips off. Sit back and down. Again, that foot is active. That left foot is active. Keep drawing that left hip back. Lengthen the spine. If you want to bring your elbows to your knees, you can, but you don't have to round. You just have to hinge. Hinge. I like focusing on the hinges of the joints. Last 2 breaths. And release. Inhale, left foot down, arms high. Exhale, arms to the sides, mountain. Standing bow. Bring your left thumb to your chest. Catch the inside of your right foot. Knees draw in. You can also grab at the ankle. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep back, your knees swipe each other. Keep that right hip aligned with the left, pointing straight down to the floor. Right knee lifts, left leg stands strong, and left arm extends. The thumb of the left finger is probably aligned with your nose or your brow. Keep pressing and lifting, last breath. Release. Right foot down, left arm back. Right thumb to your chest. Catch the inside of your left foot, draw the knees in, take an inhale. Exhale, kick back and swipe. Knee lifts up. Left hand is gripping tight. Chest lifts up. Right arm extends. Thumb again. Level to the nose or to the brow. Keep kicking and lifting for 3, 2, 1, and release. Left foot down, right arm down. Make sure you're in the middle of your mat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge. Inhale, plant the hands. Exhale, walk back or take your flow or jump it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Find your best down dog. We're doing our inversion today, dolphin pose. Drop down to your elbows. Go ahead and face a wall if you want to practice kicking up to a forearm balance. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Hands are either in or aligned with the elbows. Now, everybody bend your knees. Press your chest towards your thighs. Shoulder blades slide down the spine. Now tiptoe your feet in. Now see if you can work your legs a little straighter. Keep pressing the chest back. This is dolphin pose. Stay here. For those who want the challenge, lift that right leg up, lift up the left heel, and pulse. Give me at least 3. Maybe you come up, maybe you don't, and then come back down. Child's pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, exhale out. All right, let's do this again. Let's start from down dog. Find down dog. Drop down to your elbows. Bend your knees if you need to. Look at your hands. Look at your elbows. Adjust. Walk your feet in. This time, press your chest back and lift that left leg up. Stay here or lift up the right heel and pulse. For those who want to go ahead and take that inversion, feel free. Or just keep working your dolphin pose. Whatever's in your practice. When you're ready, meet me in child's pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, Exhale. Let's go ahead and come up to our seat. Bring the feet out in front. And let's work on core. Sit up tall through the chest and lean back. Modified boat, lift the chest. I love modified boat. You guys have heard this before. I love it because we can measure our progress. It's a safe way to support the lower back. It's a safe way to practice core. All right, lift your chest. Lift your arms, stay here. Slowly begin to either bring your hands to the back of the legs and work the legs straight, or see if you can work your legs straight and lift your chest up at the same time. Yogi's choice. Last 2 breaths. Slowly bring your feet flat, roll onto your spine, bring the knees into the chest. Okay, if you have a block, go ahead and grab it, or maybe a pillow. And we're gonna bring it on our feet. We did this yesterday. Sometimes you've seen me do this in class. Just gives us something to focus on so we can stay in proper alignment and core. Flex your feet, reach your fingertips towards your toes, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest. Right hand to your left pinky toe, reach and pull the right hand back, left hand to the right pinky toe, reach and pull it back and pick it up for rope climbing. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Release the block, pull the knees into the chest. Deep breath in, long breath out. You can make circles here if you'd like. So for me, things that I know that I need support on is my videos. And so I'm always looking and watching online and reaching out to people who I know who can support me. So ask yourself throughout the day, what and who can support you so you can move forward in something that makes you feel excited. All right, cross at your ankles, rock and roll forward and back. Take your flow when you're ready, roll on your feet, jump it back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Meet me in down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. All right, so we're going to inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down with control. Maybe roll forward on the toes. Untuck the toes. And let's find cobra. Elbows draw in and back. Inhale, full cobra. Knees lift, feet press. Feel the pubic bone press into the mat. Now lift the chest up and release. Bring your arms to your sides. Bring your chin to the mat if you can and stretch the front of your neck out. If that's too much on the back of the neck, bring your mouth to the mat. Take an inhale, reach the right toes back. Lift the right leg up. Keep that right hip point pressing into the mat. Reach and lift. Now pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and release. Point the left toes and lift. Reach and lift. Left hip is pressing down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach and release. We're going to do both legs now. And we're also going to do a little upper body strengthening. So inhale, press your hips into the mat, lift your knees and lift your feet. Lift your chest. Lift your arms. And pull your elbows back towards each other. And let's pick it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little higher. 7, got it. 8, almost. 9, 10, and reach your heart. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, reach and lift. Reach and lift, and release. Bring your right cheek to the mat, arms to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Last breath. Moving into Sphinx. Bring those elbows underneath the shoulders. Arms create a parallel shape, number 11, to each other. Elbows right underneath those shoulders. Toes, if you want to, can be tucked. Lift the knees up or untucked. Press the feet down, lift the knees up. Draw your tailbone towards your heels, pubic bone presses, navel pulls in. Now pull the collarbone forward and energetically, elbows pull back, hips forward, chest lifts up. Now really pull your collarbone forward and through and up. Lift your gaze, but chin is parallel to the mat. And release. Next, we're gonna take bow pose. Is it bow? Do we do bow today? I don't remember, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. And then we'll take camel. We'll take cowboy and camel. Grab the backs of the feet. Grab the ankles if you can and flex the feet. If not, the tops of the feet are fine. If you need a strap, go ahead and do that now. All right, now bring your feet in towards each other and kick and peel the chest up. Now peel the knees up. Just kick and lift for 3 breaths. And release. All right, great job. Inhale to hands and knees. Let's take an exhale to child's pose, toes touch, hips back. Lengthen the spine and hinge. Lengthen and hinge. Slowly come back up. And let's take that cowboy, toes touch, knees drop wide, hands behind you, pop up to the fingertips. Take an inhale and peel the heart up, peel the hips up, peel the gaze up, press into your shins, press and lift to your edge, and release. Camel is next. Knees aligned with the hips, tuck the toes, hands to the lower back. If you had back pockets, they go in there. Draw the elbows into each other to open and expand the collarbone. Roll the tailbone down, pull the navel in, lift the collarbone up. Inhale, exhale, hips forward, shoulders back. Inhale, lift, exhale, forward. When you're ready, reach for your heels. If you have your heels, you can untuck your toes. Whatever's in your practice, support your body by doing it every breath mindfully. Take it to your edge. And release. Let's go ahead and sit on our heels for just 2 breaths. And now we're going to take pigeon pose. We're almost done with our practice. If you need a modified version, lay on your back and bring your right ankle on your left knee and press the right knee away. You can also then deepen by interlacing underneath the thigh or the knee and pulling back. For everyone else, meet me in down dog. We're going to take a twisting pigeon today. Take an inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, hollow out the belly. Right knee, right wrist. Right foot, left side of the mat. Walk your left hand back. Walk your hands up towards your waist. Adjust your hips. Adjust your foot. The right knee never is on the midline. It's always kind of at a corner, at a catty corner. Now lift the chest, seated pigeon. This helps to ensure our hips are sinking as low as possible. Use the block underneath your right hip if you have too big of a gap. All right, let's all come down halfway. Right hand comes out towards the right corner of the mat. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, twist as far as you can to the left. And then as you exhale, thread it through and twist as far as you can to the right. Drop that left shoulder down. Use your block here for your head if you'd like. And then maybe bring your right hand to your lower back. If the block isn't available, use your pillow. Or just bring your head to the ground. There's no wrong way to do it as long as it feels safe. If you feel like it's hurting, then that might be wrong. So go ahead and adjust. You would know that better than anybody else. Take 3 more breaths. For me, this is a deeper pigeon than a regular pigeon, but for everyone else, it might feel different. So make that adjustment. Let's slowly come out of it. Bring your right hand back to that corner. Press into it. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes. Pop up. Bring your knee to your chest. Heel to glute. Right leg up. Right hip stacks. Fire hydrant. And then bring it back down dog. Inhale. Left leg up. If you're in a modified version, switch it out. For everyone else, exhale. Pull it in tight. Left knee, left wrist, left foot, right side of your mat. Drop the right knee. Adjust your foot, adjust your hips. Find your seated pigeon. Use your block if you need to. Sink your hips low in your seated pigeon. First, make sure, because we can all take a sleeping pigeon here, right? But if you're not sure if you can go deeper, you got to walk that right foot back and then stack your shoulders. Let that weight push you down. All right, from here, let's go ahead and bring our left hand to the left corner, right arm up, and twist as far as you can to the right safely, and then twist as far as you can to the left, lean forward, right hand threads through, right shoulder comes down. Again, you can use the block or the pillow so that your head is safe, and left hand to the lower back. You're gonna feel this stretch a little bit deeper through the glute, maybe even the lower back muscles. Again, as long as it feels safe to you, that's what's important. Have to be safe. Take a few more breaths. Enjoy the twist. Last one. Stay there if it's something you need on your left side. If not, go ahead and come out of it. So like my left side can always use an extra 2 minutes. For some reason, I'm just tighter there. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes. Heel to glute, knee to chest. Left leg lifts. Stack the hip, open up, and release. Down dog. All right, let's just go ahead and bring our right knee to our right wrist. Right foot to the left side. Left knee to the left wrist. We cross at the ankles and sit back on our butt. Okay. So we're going to bring up our legs straight, bend the knees. If you have a hard time touching your toes, move the sit flesh away from the sit bones. Now, again, we're going to hinge. So lift up the chest, shift forward into the sit bones. Pelvis is neutral. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge forward. Arms come out. Grab the sides of the feet or peace fingers to the big toes. Keep lifting your chest and then work your legs straight. Hinge forward. Again, we can all round down and do this, but don't overextend that fascia and that connective tissue. It's already been doing that. You're just making that even looser. So what if, your bungee cords, right? You want them to have that tightness so that I can hold and lift things. But if it's, kind of like the band, the waistband on the pair of jogging pants or underwear, and they eventually, it fades and it loosens and it can't support anything. So same thing with your back muscles and your connective tissue. We want to strengthen the back and hinge forward, open and loosen this part up. The shoulders are typically already loose because we're always hanging forward. I could talk about this stuff all day, so I'm going to spare you. Go ahead and sit up tall. Just make sure to keep that spine long. Bring your feet flat, extend your arms, and come down onto your shoulders. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And then when you're ready, extend the left leg out long, pull the right knee in. Loosen the grip, drop the knee out to the side, pull the knee to the shoulder. Loosen the grip, bring your right foot to the floor, shift your hips into your left glute, bring that knee in with the left hand and guide the right knee across the left. Right arm becomes a cactus shape or T shape. Lift your head and turn it and look over to your right side. Right leg is bent or straight, yogi's choice. Keep that right shoulder in the floor and twist it out. 2 more breaths. And release. Right hip gets organized again, flat on the mat. Right leg extends, left knee pulls in. Loosen the grip, drop it out, left knee to the shoulder. Loosen the grip, bring the foot flat, lift hip, shift it into the right glute. Grab that left knee with the right hand, twist over to the right, shift the gaze to the left. Keep that shoulder on the floor. Twist even through the chin, draw it towards the floor. So when I first started massage therapy back in 2004, back then the internet was available, but there wasn't as much out there. But I always ran into someone who taught me something. And I could tell it was something I was supposed to do because it made me excited. It made me want more. And I kept seeking. And the right people would always show up. I had the best massage therapy teacher. Oh my gosh. He taught me more about anatomy and spiritual anatomy than anybody else. And but I still learn from others, just like you do. And release. Bring that hip down. Bring both knees into the chest. Give them a tight hug. Love them. And release. Feet flat, knees drop open, bottom of the feet touch. Bring your arms to your sides. I've been doing this a lot lately. I think it helps to release the emotional energy stuck in our energy body. So press the feet, drop the knees down, lift your hips, and press out anything that doesn't serve you. Any negative talk, any negative feelings, any negative thoughts, any negative vibrations, press that shit out of you and release. And pull the knees in, drop the knees into each other, walk the feet out if you have lower back tension, or take the traditional Shavasana, heels to the corners of the mat, arms to the sides, and walk the shoulder blades in. Adjust your head and your neck and just close your eyes. And let your breath relax you as you focus on it. And bring your mind's eye back to the tip of your nose and relax here for about 15 breaths. The more we practice Shavasana, the more you can measure where your mind is. Some of us can easily drop down and relax without any hesitation. Some of us have a hard time being still. We move around and we wiggle, and sometimes we get up too early. This is actually the hardest part of the practice. And this is what we're all learning right now as a world. Learning to slow down and be still. Find what excites us again. Reignite our bliss so that when the world goes back to its busy self, we can invest in the things that are right, not the things that are wrong. But we have to find stillness now. Your left arm by your ear or your right arm, and shift into your hips, fetal position for just 2 more breaths. Bringing your hand out in front of your chest and slowly sitting up to lotus or half lotus or Indian sparrow. Sitting up tall. Again, nice posture. Sit up tall and proud. You are a divine, beautiful being having this experience called life on planet Earth. And you are capable of many things. Find the support that help you grow and be the best version of you. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment to thank each other, sharing in this practice, remembering our energy has no boundaries, so we're connected from house to house. Thank yourself for showing up. Being on the mat is half the battle, so you're making it happen. And I thank you for the opportunity, as always, to guide you, but remind you, you are your best teacher. You are your best guide. Continue following your intuition and the seeds of curiosity. Thanks for joining me. I love you all so much. I can't wait to see you and hug you. And I'm so honored that you guys have been patient with us, stuck it out with us. We are making the world a better place through our own self-care. So thank you. I love you all.